Hi guys, welcome to this midday market mood check with me Nandita, Khemka and my colleague Yatin Mota. Well, Yatin, it's a sea of red across the screens on the Lal Street today, given the fact that the global cues are also not very supportive after Bank of England had hiked interest rates by 50 basis points in a surprise move. So cues are pretty much mixed, but we are in the red. But the good part is that we have managed to claw back from the day's low, and we had in fact slipped below that 18,700 mark, but we managed to claw back from that. But if you look at the broader end of the markets, mid and small cap indices have taken a larger knock, and they're down somewhere around 1% or thereabouts. Sectorally, barring the Nifty banking pack, all the others are in the red, led by IT and metals. And if you look at the individual movers on the Nifty, the gainers are very few and far between. IndusInd Bank, Airtel, NTPC, Dr. Reddy's and Asian Paints. Of course, paint companies are gaining on the back of a slide in crude prices overnight. Among the Nifty losers, Adani group of stocks are under severe pressure today. So on the losing side, Adani Twins, Hindalco, BPCL, Tata Motors and Titan. Talking about the IT pack, Accenture has cut its guidance for the full year from 8 to 10% to 8 to 9%. Because of that, IT stocks have come under pressure. Global brokerages are cautious on the IT stocks. Most of them say, that the first half will be painful for some of these IT companies. But, some of them have maintained that, once the stock corrects further, you can look at buying into some of them. However, the view is largely cautious. If you look at the Adani group of stocks, Yatin, fresh scrutiny, in the US when it comes to some of these group companies. What are you picking up?
So, there has been a Bloomberg report which is suggesting that, there is a further scrutiny with respect to the Hindenburg report. And obviously, when it comes to US SEC and other attorneys in various states, they have initiated some inquiries with institutional investors who hold shares in Adani. Obviously, Adani says they are not aware of this development, and probably that is a sentiment move which is coming in for the shares of Adani. Obviously, we don't have any more information.
Yeah.
Neither there is any official statement from the US regulators with respect to this. Probably, because of this, the stock is also recovering from the day's low. I'm talking about Adani Enterprises, but yes, the entire Adani group is, under pressure right now.
Well, looking at some of the other movers, I think, you have a lot of these mid-cap movers. Voltas has slumped on the back of a downgrade coming in from UBS. It sees a lot of challenges for the company given the fact that the competition is rising, and this will, weigh in on margins as well. Target price has been cut from 1,200 rupees to 840 rupees or thereabouts, and it sees significant challenges for the company going forward. Aside of that, there was a large block deal in Landmark Cars. This stock has surged over 10%. 44 lakh shares had exchanged hands at worth 293 crore rupees or thereabouts. One of the other movers, Orchid Pharma, I think, is one of the movers given the fact that it has launched its QIP.
Yeah. So Nandita, if you talk about various stocks, DCM Shriram, ICICI Securities, and ICICI Securities is the one which has done the block deal for TPG for both Landmark Cards as well as stocks like Shriram Finance. So I think brokerage stocks are active in trade. MapMy India, Varroc, all of these stocks flying in trade. Orchid Pharma, they have launched a QIP for up to 400 crores. That stock is also active. But on the flip side, we have the likes of BDL, HAL, Midhani, all of these PSU defense stocks under pressure, under profit taking. Yesterday, obviously, there were announcements by PM Modi and Biden administration with respect to more defense cooperation. But I think there was some profit taking in all of these stocks post the big event, which was much sought after.
Yeah, I think it was already in the price. That's why now they are witnessing some bit of profit taking. Aside of that, I think Shilpa Medicare is one company that's in focus. I think the board will be meeting today to consider fundraise. BPCL as well, the board will be meeting to consider fundraise as well. But aside of that, I think we have done pretty well to come off days low. We'll have to see whether or not we can gain some more momentum and maybe come back into the green. But if you look at the US markets, Yatin, we are set to halt the winning streak that they had seen over the last few weeks. So now they are on track to log losses. This, of course, comes after Fed's, reiteration that, we are not done with rate hikes yet. There could be, there is a possibility of more than one rate hike as well. And that is something that has kind of dampened sentiment across the globe. And of course, yesterday we had the Bank of England doling out a 50 basis point rate hike vis-a-vis expectations of 25. So of course, we'll be keeping an eye on how the rate trajectory pans out when it comes to the global central banks. But, for our markets, I think it's largely profit booking. given the fact that we've seen record high levels. But of course, we'll watch out for the Nifty, whether it manages to hit a fresh high, not in today's session, maybe next week sometime. But I think with that, we're done with this midday market mood check. We will of course be back with closing bell at 3:30 p.m. Don't forget to tune in. But for now, thanks a lot for watching. It's a goodbye from me and Yatin. For all your other news and updates, stay tuned to Moneycontrol.